Good morning, children. In the previous video, we discussed about the very first strategy our government uses to make India a truly secular country. And what was it? It was the strategy of distancing itself from the religion. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the remaining strategies. The second one is strategy of non-interference. I repeat, strategy of non-interference. Let's understand this strategy again with the help of an example. Many of you have noticed that the Sikh youth, the Sikh people, does not have to wear a helmet. Have you ever wondered why? Okay, so children, this is because the Indian state recognizes that wearing of turban is central to a Sikh's religious practice, and in order to not to interfere with this, they allow an exception to the Sikh community of not wearing an helmet. So children, from the above example, can we say that our government respect the sentiments of all the religions? So through the strategy of non-intervention, our government tries to respect the sentiment of all the religions, and they do not interfere with their religious practices. And in order for the same, the state has made certain exceptions for particular religious communities so that people can follow their religious practices freely without any interference. Now moving on to the third strategy, children, it is the strategy of intervention. I repeat, strategy of intervention. Now children, many of you may wonder that in the second strategy, ma'am said the government do not intervene in religious practices, and now we are discussing about the strategy of intervention. So my dear children, the government does not interfere in the religious practices, it is true, but children, when there are such practices due to which certain group of people are discriminated, they are ill treated in the name of religion, the government interferes and protect them from such cruel activities. Okay, just let me give you an example of such domination. The best example for this is untouchability. I hope many of you are aware with this term untouchability. Under this, children, within the same religious community, Hindus, the upper caste Hindus discriminated the lower caste Hindus with the name of religion. They were not allowed to move to the public places. They were not allowed to visit the house of upper class people. They were considered as untouchables. So children, in such a case, in order to prevent this religion based exclusion and discrimination, our government intervenes and stopped such practices which was being held with the lower caste people, and ultimately the practice of untouchability was banned by the Indian Constitution. So we can say that no discrimination is allowed in India, whether in the name of religion or by any other means. And if such condition prevails, the government of the country interferes and stop it by banning that very practice. So we can conclude from the above three strategies that the government of India, the Indian government, is working really hard in making India a truly secular and a biggest democracy in the world.